Hey everyone. So many of you have been wondering and asking about the Hamster Kombat Airdrop dates. And I've done a lot of research on this topic over the last few weeks. And I wrote this detailed guide that you see over here on the giveaway listing website. And I want to discuss all the information that I gathered so far about the potential airdrop date. It's a very important topic because this is basically how all of us get money from Hamster Combat. I will also discuss a little bit about the price, tokenomics, and so on, even though it's going to be a more detailed video about the tokenomics later. So yeah, let's get started about that. So the airdrop date, what happens up to now? So there is no official confirmation of when there is going to be the airdrop date. In the past, Hamster Combat team mentioned that the date is going to be likely in July. That's what they hinted. Okay? And actually, the biggest indication for this is that you see, this is a screenshot from their website. So they mentioned, by the way, it remained the same since April 2024. And they mentioned in July, we're going to see the token in-game utility launch. Okay? And the TGE. What's the TGE? Let's see together. Token generation event. So they expected that the token will be generated in July. That was at least the initial plan. Okay. But again, I noticed that they said this back in April. Lots of things changed since April. More specifically, just to understand how big the game got over the last few months. In May 23, they had this giveaway from Gleam, and they gave away $200 only and 20 million coins, which is nothing if you compare it to how much coins we make now. And that was the number of entries. Let me tell you, we ran a giveaway site. 800,000, 138,000 entries are not a lot for a project like Hamster Kombat. Since then, Hamster Kombat has grown to close to 200 monthly million users. So the Hamster Kombat team did not expect to grow so rapidly. That was one of the meteoric rise that nobody anticipated. And another thing they did not expect is that right now, the crypto market is not doing so well. Let's go to the market cap. Things are not looking good for the crypto market, guys. Okay? And 2 months ago, 3 months ago, in April, let's take the 1 year chart. In April, when things were around 70,000 Bitcoin prices, nobody expected that 3 months later we're going to have 57k Bitcoin, and the prices and the social risk metric going down. And not only that, fear and greed index, fear is now at very, very high levels, 74. This is actually quite unusual. See how fear goes. When we were back in April, look, most crypto market was confident back in April. And today, there is fear in the market. So a lot of things changed since the initial plans for the airdrop. Okay, that's the number one fact. However, I'm gonna say to you these 2 dates that you have to know. And these 2 dates are, I expect that the announcement, if nothing changes and if the markets don't completely destroy themselves, which of course it's a possibility now that we're dropping so much, is that possibly the announcement date will be for the airdrop on July 10, and the airdrop launch date might be on August 6. And you will be asking, okay, how did you get to these dates? I will explain to you. So here on June 10th, no, sorry, it was around June 30th, this new card arrived, which is called Web3 GameCon. Web3 GameCon is one of the biggest crypto gaming exhibitions in the world. It's going to be hosting in Taiwan between August 6th to 8th. And this card arrived more than a month before that, advertising the event. And most likely it means that Hamster Kombat will take part in this event, okay? Note that. But it also has one very weird timer. Back then it said 234 hours, okay? Right now the timer is different. Let me check it really quick to tell you what is the time now. Now, as of time of seeing this video, the timer is 145 hours, all right? So, why did they launch a card for an event in August 6 to 8 and put this mysterious timer on the top? And I think the answer is simple. I think it's very likely that once this timer expires, they will announce on this time when it's going to be the airdrop. And most probably, they will announce that the airdrop will be on the Web3 GameCon. So the timer goes to 0. Let me show you when. In 6 days and 1 hour from now, which is gonna be exactly July 10th, 2024 at 1 p.m. UTC 0. Alright? So we're getting very close, less than a week away from the expiration. At this time, we will find out if this one had a purpose of being exactly the only card so far which has this expiration timer on the top of it with no other purpose. And this will solve a big mystery, why did they add this timer over there? So my assumption, yes, is that we will get a big announcement when this timer goes to 0. By the way, you can check the timer if you go to giveaway listing. It's going to be Hamster Kombat Airdrop, the URL. I can share it on my comments if you want to check it out, to check the timer. So when the timer goes to 0, I expect a big announcement. This timer is going to be July 10th, 1 p.m. And if this card again solves the mystery, it means that when it's going to be GameCon, it's going to be on August 6 to 8. But I think that if they will take part in this event, they will announce it the first day. It's going to be the opening. All the eyes will be looking at them. I don't think they will wait 2 more days. Most probably, if they do the airdrop, it's going to be done on day 1, on the opening event, possibly live stream, and it's going to be big. Okay? So, keep these 2 days in mind. You hear them here first, July 10 and August 6. Let's see if it's true. We cannot be sure, of course. Nobody knows for sure. And again, I also say that maybe all of this recent price action, now that we're going down and down and down, maybe they will change their mind. But if they don't, this is what's going to happen. Okay? So keep this in mind. Now some other info. Okay, what's going to matter in the airdrop? One thing will matter the most. Profit per hour over coin balance. Alright, this is the tweets. This is what you need to focus on. Profit per hour. Try to maximize your profit per hour as much as possible. Now, of course, it depends. If the airdrop is going to be in 1 month from now, on August 6, you have 1 more month. But if it's going to be sooner, then you have to make a different strategy. So exactly to answer this question, I will create I already have some charts to show you how to choose the best cards depending on when it's going to be the airdrop date. Is it going to be 1 week from now? You have to choose some cards. If it's going to be 1 month from now, you can choose different cards. So it's all a matter of strategy. Keep this in mind. Video is coming soon, okay? The other things is that, yeah, several occasions, also on Telegram, they mentioned profit per hour, not the coin balance. And also they mentioned something very interesting that many people don't seem to account for. Bitcoin mining does not depend on the balance of your wallet, but depends on the capacity for your mining farm. The Hamster token will be similar to Bitcoin. It will not have one-time large drop, but there's going to be a gradual mining. Super important sentence that everybody forgets, which means that, guys, there will not be only one airdrop. There will be many. And most probably, it will be gradual, step by step, to unlock these airdrops. So don't think that, okay, we're going to get everything at once and then we're out. No. And to be honest, this makes sense. Because what they want to do is that they want to build a community which will be here for the long term. We're talking about the biggest crypto project in history. They don't want to do something like pump and dump and get out. And this is great actually for the long-term value. But also this means that you have to stay active every single day for a long time. And if you do that, possibly you will get good rewards. And then we are coming to the topic of pricing. And I will not get into too much detail. But so far, I don't know if many of you know, but there was a white paper that was now removed from the website. So you go now to Hamster Kombat site. There is no white paper. If you click here, it says coming soon. But how many of you know that there used to be a white paper that they now removed? This white paper, if you want to find it, those are some screenshots of the previous white paper of April 2024. It's found on the website giveaway listing again. This is the real white paper, April 2024, officially published by the team. Here you will find a lot of interesting info, a lot of interesting plans, what they wanted to achieve, the marketing plan, and very, very importantly, for all of you, tokenomics. So those used to be the tokenomics back in April, but not before they had this huge increase and became the most popular project in crypto history. So before, what they wanted to do an airdrop, the initial one, of 10 million token supply. Okay, that would be the total. Initial is going to be 20 million. And they were planning for a 0.002 cents USD price on 20 million coins, which makes the value at least 40,000. Now this seems like a joke, and I get it. This is not happening, guys. The project now, it's great. It's one of the biggest projects in history. Now they have partnerships with Bybit, with Binance, with all the big exchanges. This value at listing is not going to happen. It's going to be in the millions. How many millions? We don't know yet. This price is not true. It's not going to be 0.2 cents. And the value at listing will not be 40,000. However, I'm going to keep track on this. And I'm going to let you know soon about the realistic USD price based on the previous information, based on the number of users we have right now. Okay? So if you want to check this out, available at the site, the original white paper, check it, find it at giveaway listing, Hamster Kombat Airdrop. I'm going to launch also the white paper page soon. But These will help us to understand what's going to happen in the future. Making a new video about this. Be sure to check it out. Please like and subscribe if you want to find out the best info about Hamster Kombat straight to your newsfeed. Thank you for your time. I will see you soon.